I am super excited to share today's recipe. It's something that I make a lot in the summer, and I meant to share with you this past summer, but didn't get around to it. And I had a craving for it last week. It's cold out, so I decided to make a warm version. And this is great because I know so many of us are craving those warming comfort foods right about now. But it's nice to get a little change of pace, a little change of flavor, get a little wow going on. So let's do it. Warm soba noodle salad. Soba noodles, not to be confused with drunk noodles. These are noodles made of buckwheat. This one also has spelt in it. And if you look at the ingredients, they should be very simple. Just buckwheat flour and or spelt flour and sea salt. Got a small pot with a small amount of water boiling over here. Turn it down to medium. This is going to be a very quick version of dashi. Just to make it super simple, all I'm going to do is take some kombu, which is a type of kelp, put it in this water, let it simmer for a little bit. The trick to cooking buckwheat noodles properly is to get the water boiling fully, but then not keeping it at a rolling boil like you would regular wheat flour pasta, but keeping it just at a simmering boil. So you might have to turn this down. You might have to add a little bit of cold water if it gets boiling too much. So keep it about this level of boil. You can stir it occasionally to make sure they don't stick together. They take about 6 or 7 minutes to cook. Now here's how we're gonna make this a warm soba instead of a cold. Heat a pan with either a little bit of water or olive oil, and then put in some shredded carrot first and let them warm up a little bit. Warm up, soften. You can add a little sprinkle of sea salt if you want. Once it's hot in the pan, you can turn it down to medium-high. Once the carrots have softened and warmed, then add some sliced red pepper, or orange or yellow pepper, but I like the color combo. And this is exactly what I would do in the summer as a cold soba. I just wouldn't heat up these vegetables, but I'd cut them the same. Then some cucumber and green onion. Yes, you can heat cucumber up. I do it all the time in the winter because I love eating cucumber, but I don't like when it makes me cold. Toss those around, leave them for a couple more minutes. These should be done, so you can drain those and then rinse them off lightly with some hot water. You can finish these off with a little splash of soy sauce. And then our super simple dashi, you can just fish out the kombu. Might have to touch it. Ah! And then add a little bit of soy sauce to your liking, plus a little splash of toasted sesame oil. Ground ginger or fresh grated ginger would also be lovely. Okay, we're ready to assemble. Bonus points if you want to put some chopped kale or chopped spinach in there, or if it's summer and you're doing this cold, you could do chopped lettuce. I'm wussing out and I'm just going to do noodles and veg. So get some noodles into your bowl. Then top that with a little bit of the dashi. And then we will top with some warm veggies. Look how colorful that is. So beautiful. I am also going to put some sliced avocado, which you can heat up if you want. I'm not in this instance, but often do. Let's see how we can arrange it here. How about right there? And last little touch, top it off with some sesame seeds or black sesame seeds, or what I have today are poppy seeds. They look pretty, add some nice nutrients, and give it a little bit more filling factor. Voila, c'est prêt. So there you go, a colorful, delicious, warming soba noodle salad for a winter evening. I know it looked like I had a lot going on there, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, it is not difficult at all. It doesn't take very long to throw this together. And what I normally do is I make some extra noodles so that I can save them for future meals, and then I just make the veggies fresh each time. And then I can play around with which veggies I'm using, whether I do them hot or cold, and what I serve them with. So if you want to make this a heartier meal, you could pair it with some steamed edamame beans, or maybe some sauteed tempeh or tofu. seasoned with tamari, that would be excellent. If you want some more healthy vegan comfort foods to play with this winter, check out the recipe club that I have going on. It's brand new. You'll find a link down below this video. You can have access to a searchable database of hundreds of recipes and put them into a meal plan in whatever way suits you, and then it'll generate a grocery list so that you can make things, plan your week, super simple. Leave me a thumbs up if you like this recipe. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. So I'll see you again soon. Bye guys. Veganook, yeah.